What's going on, guys? Criminal Justice here, and today we're back with another Subnautica Below Zero tutorial. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to show you how to craft a computer chip. If you go into your inventory and you go to your blueprints and you go to computer chip, we are going to pin this up. Now, notice that in this recipe, we have to have copper wire. So here's another thing you want to do. You also want to pin up copper wire. Now, if you just want to go and pin copper wire and not follow this video and take your time on that, I'll take it in my video I did last showing you how to craft copper wire, okay? So here's what we're going to do. We're going to pin those up. We're going to exit out. And as you can see, the first thing we want to do is find the copper ore for the copper wire. We're also going to have 1 gold, 2 table coral, and of course the copper wire. So let's head out. All right. Let me make sure my speed is disabled. So again, copper ore is going to be found. Now gold, you can also find under those limestone rocks like this right here. All right, so we're probably going to find a lot of titanium while doing this, but I'm just going to bust some of these open, hoping we'll find some gold and some copper ore. Mainly copper ore we're going to find over here. It's not going to be really too much gold. Your chance of finding gold over here is pretty slim to none. If you want to find gold, I'll take you and show you where to find gold at. But we're going to find our copper ore first. And so far, we're getting all titanium. So, yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, titanium is like by the handful in this game. It really is. So we're just going to keep looking around here until we find copper ore. All right, there's one right there. That is 1 copper ore. We need 1 more for our copper wire. So sometimes when you craft things, you got to craft this to craft that, and then craft this to craft that. As you get further on in the game, it becomes more and more like that. But the game is awesome nonetheless. I love playing the game. All right, let's see. Chance of copper. Titanium it is. What is under here? Okay, there's our copper ore. So we have 2 copper ore. So while we've got the copper ore, let's head on back to the pod. We're going to craft our copper wire, and then we're going to go out and I'm going to show you where to find gold and where to find table coral, okay? So let's go over here, and let's head back inside the pod. And what you want to do is you want to go to Fabricator, Resources, Electronics, and you want to go ahead and craft your copper wire. You now have your copper wire. What I suggest that you do is put everything you found into your storage right here. We'll come back and get that copper wire here in a little bit. Now, I'm going to show you how to find your gold. When you come out of your pod, you're going to go 2.5 clicks left of northwest, okay? You're going to go above your pod, 2.5 clicks left of northwest, as you can see right there on my map. You want to be at exactly 2.5 clicks of northwest, okay? Now, with that said, let's go ahead and let's start swimming. And I am going to... I'm going to activate my speed and get on over there a little quicker so the video's not too long. All right, so 2.5 clicks of northwest, which is the way we want to go. Now, once you get over to these icebergs right here, you will notice right here in the side. Now, I've already gotten mine out of here, but you will notice in the side of this ice, there's like a little tavern type cave right here. You're going to go in here and you're going to see all kinds of gold and probably silver ore in the cracks of these rocks right here. Just go ahead and grab it. That's going to be your gold, okay? Now, to find table coral, we're going to go back to the pod. We're going to go back to the pod. If I can get my way back to the pod. So let's go back over to the pod. That's where your gold is, though. And there's other places on the map to find gold as well. So let's go back to the pod. And we are going to go exactly west-southwest. Okay, and we're going to start going this way. Once you start seeing these things right here, like these things, you're going to want to keep following that trail until you get into like a deeper part of the map. And what I mean by that is this part right here. You're going to come into this part right here. This is where we're going to find our table coral, okay? Let me slow my guy down here a little bit. Now, you are going to, or in fact, you will need a knife. You're going to need a knife for a fact to get table coral, because if you don't, you won't be able to get it. Now, a little note, if you guys have like the standard O2 tank that I showed you how to craft, right here, this will replenish your oxygen, okay? So if you're low on oxygen, you can swim to these and hit the whatever button is telling you to hit and replenish your oxygen. All right, so for example, right here is some table coral right here. This is what your table coral looks like. You're going to cut it and grab it, just like so. All right, and we need 2 of those, so we got to find 1 more. So table coral is going to be in this area right here. It's literally all over the place. You just have to find it. But it is all over the place. So here's some more right here. So if you're following my exact direction, you should go right to it. We're going to cut 1 more. Now, if you guys want to, you can go ahead and grab a bunch more of this stuff while you're here. But for this tutorial, you only need 2. So we got that. Let me kick my speed back on, and we are going to head back to the pod. If you guys want to know how I'm going so fast, that is not a mod. It's actually a trainer. That's a little thing called WeMod that I use. All right, now we're back at the pod. So we're going to go inside. And what we're going to do is we want to go back into our storage, and we want to grab that copper wire. All right, now that you see... Oh, and your gold as well. We have to have the gold. I think I have some around here. I might have to edit the video just to... just so you guys don't have to see this part of the video, me looking for gold. All right, I've got all kinds of storage units out here, so we'll see. All right, now that I got my gold, right there it is. We're going to go back into the pod. Sorry about that, guys. I thought I had everything I needed. We're going to go back into the pod, and we're going to open up our fabricator. We're going to go to resources and electronics, and there is your computer chip right there, guys. You have now crafted a computer chip. You look in your inventory, right there it is. I really highly recommend everything. If you guys are following these tutorials step by step, like from each, if you're watching each video, I recommend everything we craft together that you, you know, either keep it on you, like the stuff that you really need, like your scanner and your flashlight. I recommend you keep that on you. But like the little stuff we're crafting, like the computer chip and the lubricant and stuff like that, I recommend putting into your storage over here. And if you guys need extra storage, which are these right here, I'll take it in my video showing you how to install that. It will be linked in the top right corner. With that being said, everyone, like, subscribe, share. You guys know how it goes. Everyone have an amazing day. God bless you all, and I will see you all in the next video.